So you're thinking of moving to Edmond. When I talk to a lot of people, they're often deciding if they should move to Edmond or some other city within the United States. Just like many of you, I didn't grow up in Edmond. I actually didn't move to Edmond until I was an adult. And growing up, my family moved all over the United States. So I've lived in a lot of places from west to east, south, and I can honestly say that Edmond is one of my favorite places that I've lived. So because of my personal experiences, I wanted to share with you 10 reasons why I love living in Edmond. My name is Kinsley and I'm a local realtor in Edmond, Oklahoma and its surrounding areas. Whether you're looking to move in 10 days or 10 months, I would love to be able to work with you and help you on your move. Please don't hesitate to reach out to me. You can give me a call, text, email, you can send me a DM or schedule a Google Meet so that we can get connected and I can help you on your move. So like I said in the intro of this video, I didn't grow up in Edmond and I moved to Edmond as an adult. We've lived here for about 3 years now and I have honestly fallen in love with the city. There's so many reasons why I love Edmond, and the first of those reasons is because of the friendly people. Really, within Edmond, we have found some of the nicest and most genuine people. We've really found a community, and besides just the people that we're really close to, going out in stores, going out to restaurants, you get to meet people who are really genuinely nice and who are interested in talking to you, and everybody again kind of has that southern hospitality but is really, really friendly. The second reason, and it's a reason that a lot of people like Oklahoma in general, is because of the affordable housing. When my husband and I were moving here, where we moved from, housing was so much more expensive, and when we moved here, the idea of buying a home was so much simpler because of how much we were able to get within our budget. We were able to get so much more here than where we previously lived. And I know for a lot of people, affordable housing is really the number one reason they're considering Oklahoma, because you can get so much more bang for your buck. The third reason is the highly rated schools. We don't yet have children, but that is one thing that is really nice about Edmond, is that multiple websites have Edmond Public Schools and Deer Creek Schools as the top rated schools within Oklahoma. This gives a sense of pride in Edmond, but this also helps with the appreciation of our home with highly desirable schools. That is one of the factors that goes into home value. The fourth thing is the parks and recreation. There are so many parks within Edmond that we love going to, especially when the weather's really nice, being able to walk around the parks. We love Mitch Park, we love Hafer Park. Arcadia Lake is also really nice. So there's a lot of parks and recreation within Edmond that, especially again in that really good weather, we love taking advantage of those free parks. You're also so close to Oklahoma City, which even has more parks, a lot of free things to do for the people who live in that central Oklahoma area. Which brings me to number 5, which is the proximity to Oklahoma City. Edmond has just about anything you could need, but it's kind of nice sometimes to get to the bigger city feel, some of the restaurants that they offer, some of the activities like the Oklahoma City Thunder. So we love being close to Oklahoma City, being able to go downtown, walk through Bricktown, which we really love, and get to experience more of that city feel, even though we don't want to live in the middle of a big city. Number 6 is the community feel of Edmond. Edmond feels very cohesive. There is a sense of community within the city, and it's kind of hard to put it into words, but I feel like when you are here and you live here, or even if you visit, you kind of get this sense of community. And it maybe kind of goes along with the people and everybody that lives here, but as you're again in those stores, everybody feels familiar. Most people are very friendly, and it gives an overall sense of community within the city of Edmond. Number 7 is that Edmond is, I think, a really beautiful place to live, and not just kind of the natural beauty that it has, but also a lot of the buildings are built very cohesively. So you might have a shopping center that is built with a similar style than the neighborhood next door. And as you go to different parts of Edmond, you'll see that there's different styles of homes, and a lot of times the commercial properties will also match that similar style. I think this also goes towards the cohesiveness, and it just makes it look very put together and makes it look very nice, and it makes it look like a city that you're proud to live in. Number 8 on the list is the local shops and restaurants within Edmond. One of our favorite things to do is eat out, and there's definitely no lack of really good local restaurants and different shops within Edmond. You have restaurants from all different styles and types of restaurants, from Asian to Mexican to American to Italian, and a really wide range of great restaurants that are very local to Edmond. And not only the restaurants, but a lot of small businesses, a lot of those cute shops that you want to go in and support because they're local, but they also provide really good quality goods, whether that's clothes or some other type of good. And I feel like Edmond also places an emphasis on kind of more shopping local, really trying to support those small businesses that are within Edmond. The Painted Tree is a really unique, kind of gives like a market vibe, but it's a big building that people can rent out booths, and so they sell a lot of their local items that they either make or whatever the case. But it's a really cool place to see all the local shops and to kind of get a taste for their individual shops. The ninth thing is the things to do in Edmond. Like I said, Edmond has just about anything you could need, with lots of parks and recreation, but also a lot of just the things like movie theaters and bowling and good shopping and good eating. And similarly to like I mentioned earlier, if Edmond doesn't have it, you're super close to Oklahoma City, which pretty much has just about everything except for an IKEA and big stores like that. And then number 10 is the safety. Edmond consistently ranks as one of the safest cities within Oklahoma. And I know for myself, this brings a lot of peace of mind as I am in and out of stores shopping, as sometimes my husband might be out of town and I'm by myself. I definitely feel a sense of safety within Edmond, and knowing those rankings and how it ranks against other cities, it definitely gives me that peace of mind. And not to say that things never happen in Edmond, because obviously things happen everywhere you live. But when you compare it to some of the other cities, Edmond is typically ranked really high on its safety scale. So there you have it. There are just 10 reasons why I love living in Edmond. A lot of them are connected, but I can honestly say that I love living in Edmond. There's so much about Edmond that I do love, and kind of feeling pride in the city that I live in. So again, if you're thinking about moving, if you're wanting to come visit, whatever the case, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. If you haven't subscribed, make sure that you subscribe so that you're the first to know about everything that's going on in Edmond, and I will catch you in my next video.